this is Valerie Aiello, and you are listening to Idea Diary. Thanks for coming back to my office and hanging out. All right, today I wanted to talk about Amazon because I just got my Amazon pin set that I ordered, and I am pleased. I was avoiding ordering the office supplies from Amazon. It's called Amazon Basics. And basically, I want to be conscientious about shopping at places and buying stuff from giant companies that are taking out a bunch of other businesses. But I'm thinking the pen market might not be like the the most diverse bunch of entrepreneurs creating pens and stuff. Maybe I'm wrong. But I know there are a lot of companies out there that are independent and they make art supplies, and I think it's still worth buying independent stuff and practicing with cheaper stuff. So that was kind of like my mental decision making process. And also I had gotten a free $10 coupon if I spent 20 bucks on Amazon if I'd used the little pickup box location delivery system. So I'm a sucker for a coupon. So I definitely needed a stapler. So I got the Amazon Basics stapler. That doesn't mean I will never buy a swing line. Right now in my life, I would love like a shiny gold swing line stapler that would last me a lifetime. But with the free $10 Amazon purchase, I just went ahead, got the $6 stapler from Amazon. And to bump up my order to 20 bucks, I went ahead and I got the felt tip markers. So I need 1,000 colors of markers to take notes with, and I'm a visual person like that, so I really like to have a ton of colors, and I definitely use colored pens every day. I have a journaling thing that I do. Not necessarily any particular time of the day, but whenever I think about it, I have a moment where I write in a journal no matter what. If it's like 5 minutes or if I sit there and do it for 3 hours, I do a journaling session and an idea time, and I'm just a big note taker. A lot of times I will have so many notes that it gets insane, so I will condense those notes into a smaller amount of notes, and definitely that's when I need color pens, and I make it look fancy just for me. So they're felt tip markers. They're really they're not runny. They're pretty good for what they are. I think it's maybe $12 or something for 24 pens. So I will definitely be testing those out and seeing how it goes. Another thing that I just happened to see today about Amazon was a video popped up on my feed, my YouTube feed, and it was Whole Foods might not survive 2020, and here's why. It was a mashed video. So I always love watching the videos on failure and companies that went under because I think that failing, you actually learn more than just kind of coming out of the gate and being successful. I have a lot of beginner's luck on the things that I do, but then the hard part kind of reality sinks in, and you've got to you've got to work hard, and sometimes you fail, and the failing lesson is actually way more valuable than if it was just all the times when things were easy and I could come up with anything and they just all worked and it was magical. That's a great moment too, but the hard times, you actually get a lot out of it as well. So the things that they were saying of why Whole Foods might go under is the price. I think if anyone's been into a Whole Foods, they know it's considerably more expensive than just going to a normal grocery store. And really, I would only go there for a very specific Whole Foods exclusive stuff. And one things that they did when Amazon took over is they made it Every single Whole Foods the same. They didn't have any of the local unique stuff that Whole Foods was kind of known for before they took over. So there's nothing really super unique about each Whole Foods in each individual city like it had been before. So they lost that. And their employees, when people went in to shop inside Whole Foods, their employees were not very nice. And that's not that's not cool, I don't think, in any business. And another thing was that their online shopping platform, you had to have Amazon Prime in order to order things to go from Whole Foods, which kind of screwed them over. I get it, like they're trying to get people in their in their ecosystem of their business, but it does seem a little bit weird when other grocery stores in towns are, make it a lot easier to order online. Another thing that the video did not mention was that here in Texas, we have HEB, which is like the best company in the world. And HEB has a normal grocery store brand, and then they also have HEB Central Market, which is kind of, I won't say rip off, but it's kind of the Whole Foods version of HEB. So they have a lot more organic stuff, just more variety in that realm of kind of hippie groceries. And Whole Foods did start in Austin, which is where I'm from. And HEB, I'm not sure where Central Market started, but I have a feeling it was probably in Austin or San Antonio. And Central Market is amazing. Like I love going there. They have a restaurant that's really good. They have all the same things that Whole Food has with all the different salads and the pre-made food that you can get to go. They have gelato bar, coffee bar. They have the same things. They have bands. And then they have not all the things that a regular HEB might have, but they have the basics of what a regular HEB might have. And then they have all this variety of all this weird stuff. And it's not really that much more. It's priced pretty well. So I feel like when I go into a Whole Foods, it's sterile, it's not interesting. The times that I've been there haven't been very many employees in there really, and I think I was shopping. We have a mall here in Austin called The Domain, and we were shopping and we really wanted a coffee and a snack, so we ran into the Whole Foods. That it's like an outdoor mall with a Whole Foods in it, and the coffee bar was closed. The It was just not like we kind of regretted even bothering going in there. And it just, it definitely has just there's nothing exciting about it. And I feel like that's because of employee, how would you say it? Just the overall corporate vibe of what they're trying to create. It just is not, someone doesn't care enough to make Whole Foods amazing. That I just really feel I get that feeling. So yeah, it might go down. So HEB has it's not called the Black HEB or Black Business. It has a particular name. Sounds very tech, but all it is a store that it's not a retail store. It's basically a warehouse, and all the people that are shopping for other people, all the employees that are just making orders to go, that's where they're working, and that's how they're kind of streamlining people ordering online and getting it to their house faster, is to have these grocery stores where no one's allowed to go inside. Now, I feel like that's a little weird. Maybe if they had like a corner store version where you could also buy things, but maybe the warehouse part is just for employees to go grab things at. I feel like there's a way to make it work, to make it not just be totally a business where normal retail customers can't go in, because I still love going to the grocery store. Maybe that'll go away. I'm not, when the Amazon trucks are constantly going up and down the street, dropping stuff off, I don't like to worry about packages being on my porch too long. I don't like that. And I did with this ordering my pins. I did use the Amazon box thing just to test that out. And that did kind of work. I did kind of feel more comfortable that way, but that still puts me getting in my car and going somewhere. So I'm not really sure how everything's going to pan out, but I definitely feel like Whole Foods needs to step up their game. They probably need somebody that previously worked at HEB they probably need to get some HEB employees over to work at Whole Foods and to revamp their whole customer lifestyle. Yeah, I guess that's it. Anyways, I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.